Perfect. I want to tell you a little bit about the international marketing. So I'm being a member of the steering committee of IOLink and working in the marketing group as well, in several groups in the end. But the main topic now is international marketing, and I want to tell you a little bit about what we want to do. I don't want to call it strategy, but it's a part of the international spread out of IOLink we want to plan. I already told you a little bit about the success stories we already have. But yeah, there's a plan behind that. It's not only waiting for a country and then grabbing it, it's a little bit more than that. So what we want to do is, we want to build up a distribution plan in the end. So we have some documents we want to distribute. And you heard about that IOLink workshops. Our biggest marketing instrument we have is that kind of workshop. So we invite a lot of people. We are talking about 80, 100, 120. In Japan we had 150 or 160 people coming to that IOLink workshop, and we are talking about real users of that technology. We're not talking about the guys from that companies who are doing the presentations. We are really talking about customers. And they learn about what to do with IOLink, how to use it, how to integrate, what is my benefit, and what is the world of IOLink. And this kind of workshop is to be done in a lot of countries. That's our plan. And to do this from Germany is a not too bad idea, but we are all limited in resources. Like you already been told, we all have a job, and IOLink is our second one. And we are paid for the first one, unfortunately. So in the end, we have to manage that, and we have to use the resources very efficient in the end. And in this case, we figured out doing it from Germany is okay. Doing it locally has a lot of benefits for us. Of course, the time benefit, but also the acceptance of this kind of activity. And what we want to start now is, we call it Ryolix. It's a funny word a colleague of us invented in the end, Michael Botzek from Pepper & Fuchs. He started that whole activity, and I just took over all that parts. And that regional IOLink groups, IOLink interest groups, are no legal entities in the end, but they have the message they have the task to spread the message we are defining from Germany. And this IOLink message is more or less with three parts. IOLink is open, maybe the most important part of it. We don't want to limit something. IOLink is neutral. We don't want to only fix on one or two companies. We are 246 companies, and we have a target. We want to crack the 300 as soon as possible. And of course, we are customer oriented. We don't want to do it only for us. It's not a fun job. We want to earn money in the end. So the customers have to accept what we're doing and have to benefit from that. And the task for that Ryolix is to spread this whole message outside. And to ensure that the people inside of these communities, we started to write something like a codex. It's a little bit like, I like this word because it's a little bit from Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, that pirate codex. It's a little bit similar to that. So, that maybe there is no very legal way to accept, to sign this, but this is our message. We want to spread out this to the groups, and hey, if you want our support, and we will support you for sure, but please follow that codex. Do that things we want to spread out in the world, being neutral, being open, being customer oriented. And in the end, the codex tells you, if you want to found this kind of group, and maybe there are some international guys here, figure out some companies who are interested, figure out one speaker, and to be honest, it's the best thing if you have one speaker only, and this speaker is the main contact for us, for that international marketing group. And this speaker is spreading all the information to this little group, and the whole group, that RIOLIC, that Regional IOLink Interest Group, is a responsible group which is distributing IOLink as a message into the country, into the region. And this is the part of that codex. So it's not a lecture. It's only 2.5 pages of information what we want to achieve outside, and it's inside of this what we really want to achieve outside. We will distribute this codex in the next weeks on our homepage, and also on several other platforms where the countries can download this and use this as a codex, like I said. So what we want to do in the end is an extended communication also with the dialects. It's not only we are providing information and just do it, we also want to learn what is happening in the world. We have some experience now, like we already been told, like Austria, Switzerland, Japan, France, Belgium, and so on. And we also learned about that. It's not only we have this concept and please do it. It's more we have a concept and think about this concept, but adopt it to your own audience. If there are people in your country, like in Japan, for example, who want to have more technical input, then do a technical part as well. If there are more the marketing guys, more the benefit people, then skip the technical side, do only the benefit things. What we want to provide is the whole package of the documents, and the country itself, the group itself can decide how to use it. We do a proposal, and this proposal in our eyes is the best we can offer. But if you think it's okay, but we have to skip this, this, and this, it's also okay. What we want to achieve is a local adoption. In the end, we want to have a continuous communication with these countries as well. So this is the task of the International Marketing Group as well. We have some people inside of it, and they grab one bigger region and have a connection to that people just to learn what is happening, what is good, what is bad, what do we have to adopt, to exchange this with the IOLINK workshop group from Mr. Neumann, and adopt all that stuff as well. And we also defined some more next steps. So the first step was to define that codex, to have this document done. And the next step is, of course, to identify the regions we want to achieve as next. So which are the regions where we do see a potential for that IOLINK technology. Of course, we see it everywhere, but we have to focus somewhere. Think about the resources anymore. After that, we try to find companies who are interested. We try to find one speaker. Can be an independent organization, can be a Profinet organization, for example, as well, like we have in Japan. And found this regional interest group, and then start this marketing activities. And main topic in this kind of thing is the IOLINK workshop stuff. So we want to push this. And like you already heard about that, we have some groups founded, and it's really like not the group came to us and asked us, hey, we want to do something. We also went to the groups and said, okay, we want this country to be more active. And best case in this is Austria. We did that workshop 2 times, but we also thought about this concept because, like I told you before, the resources are limited, and we asked some companies if they want to do that by themselves. And in the end, we have a group now in Austria. It was founded in November last year, and in October this year we will have the first IOLINK workshop. And this is quite a cool plan. We are doing a second bigger action like this in Switzerland at the moment. Everybody of you is highly invited to join these groups, because as bigger the group is, as bigger the number of potential vendors on that IOLINK fairs is, as bigger the success is for us all. And customers really recognize it's not only 3 or 4 companies who are providing that technology, we have 246 companies. So please, if you have any kind of interest regarding that, contact us and be a member of it if you want. And of course, China was mentioned here before. There were some people from us. We are founding that kind of stuff, and we are thinking about some more regions in the end. Yeah, that's what we do in international marketing. This is something I found in one of my PowerPoint presentations. Sorry for that yellow. We try to get that more and more yellow. That's maybe not yellow because we were IOLINK, but hey, we want to achieve the more regions in the end, and yeah, we're working on it. Thank you very much.